Hello there, I'm making this video because at some point in time someone's gonna ask, who the hell are you and what gives you the right to comment on people's technology and things that they make. And as I've said before, I think I have that right because I make things myself. I spend quite a lot of my time building stuff for experimental physics. So I'm going to show you an example today of one of the projects I'm working on right now. So just to show you that I'm not just talking a bunch of rubbish, right? I do have the experience of making stuff. Here's what I'm making today. So we have over here some experimental circuit boards. Now these were made by one of my colleagues and myself, and this is essentially a digital thermometer. And we've had new students this year, so we've had to make a few more of them. So what I'm doing right now is preparing the parts. So I've got all the wires here, all cut and crimped and stripped, and those wires are going to be these connectors here and run underneath to the various switches and external connections. Here's my wiring diagram. It's not really a wiring diagram, it's a wire diagram with all of the bits we need for each board to make sure I have enough of each. Over here you can see I've got two 3D printers, an Ultimaker 2 Plus and an S5, and they are working away at 3D printing the cases, the mountings, the housings for the circuit boards. This is one that unfortunately failed, but I've got one here that passed. So this is hot off the 3D printer. These have to be separated and cleaned up a bit. And another part here, and more of the back. This is my box of components. So this box includes all of the switchgear and connections and so on that are going to form part of the circuit board. You can see them here on the front, and the switches and so on. So I haven't made all of this. My colleague made the circuit board itself. He spent ages soldering that together, and my job is to make the frame and the connections for it. This frame has been designed in such a way to provide support where needed on the bottom of the circuit board, so when students are pressing integrated circuits in, there's enough support there so that the circuit board doesn't break. That's my tools. And here we have a couple of completed frames. This is ready to start putting the parts onto it, and let me show you what they're going to look like eventually. Eventually they're going to look like these. So I think we have probably more than 100 of these now, because we have all these students in that need to get their boards. So okay, that's just a quick example of what I'm working on right now, just to show you that I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this. This is a... There we go. This is a cryostat, and we use this to characterize superconductors. All of that equipment over there. And these are the samples and sample holders. Bit of 3D printing going on there as well. So yeah, that's it. That's all I'll show you for now. That's a bit of insight into me and what I do. Cheers, see you later.